Hi, I'm Kate from the Weaving Loom, and today I'm going to be sharing how to weave the small diamond pattern. Okay, so to do the small diamond pattern, I'm going to start with a row of plain weave, and I have 42 warp threads, and I'm going to designate the 3 on each end as I guess just my side, so I'm not going to try to weave the pattern on those. Okay, so for the 3, I'll just treat them as like a plain weave. And then here, I'll go over 5, under 1, over 1, under 1, then over 5 again. So I'm starting with the middle of some of the diamonds and the beginning of the other diamond. Okay, and then I'm going to pull up my middle thread a little bit. Well, sorry, the bottom thread. Okay, so then I'm over 1, under 1, then over 5, under 1, over 1, under 1, then over 5. Okay, and again, when I have my single, I want to pull up the thread a little bit so it doesn't fade back like this bottom row, because I really want that texture to show. Okay, so over 5, under 1, over 1, under 1, then over 5, under 1, over 1, under 1. Okay. Alright, so I guess to fix what I said before, I'm including this warp as the pattern. So if I had warped an uneven number, it probably would work better. So these 3 will be my edge, and these 2 will be my edge, and otherwise the pattern will be in between. But it's not going to make that big a difference because I don't think anyone will really notice. Okay, so I'm starting on my edge, which is over under, like a normal weave, and then I want to pass under 1, over 3, under 1, over 3, under 1, over 3, under 1, over 3, all the way across till I get to my edge. So this is the easy part of the pattern. Okay, so just continue the pattern. And maybe you fluff up some spots if it's getting too flattened. Okay. Okay. Oops, I miscounted. Yeah, you might run into that too. Your warp threads start to move a little bit. So I miscounted. I went over 4 because that one was hiding. Okay. Okay, so you're reversing your pattern now on the way back. So we want to go over 1, then across 5, and then 1, 5, 1, 5, etc. So I'm going to do my side warps, and then, so if here's my 3, I'll go over this one, under 1, over 1, under 1, and then across 5 here. Then under 1, over 1, under 1. Okay, and then I'm going to pull up that single thread to give it a little more volume. Okay. Right. So now we are over 5, under 1, over 1, under 1. And again, pay attention to your warp threads because they're going to move a bit, which is why we did the plain weave, to kind of lock them in, but it's not, it doesn't help the higher up you go. Okay, and I'm going to pull up that a little bit. To give it some volume. Okay. Alright, and then here I would start to do the pattern, but we're at the edge, so I'm just going to go back to my plain weave on the 3 end warps. Okay. Alright, so you could see we have half of all of our diamonds. So we're gonna keep going. The next, again, is the easy over 3, under 1, over 3, under 1. Okay. So over 3, so right, plain weave again, and then I get over 3, and I start my pattern. When I reach my diamond, and you can fluff it up if you need to. Okay, so I do recommend using a thicker yarn, like a bulky weight, because it shows the pattern much nicer than a thin yarn would, because it spaces out across your warp threads. But if you were to warp with a thicker thread, then you could use a not bulky weight weft. So for example, if you were to do like a worsted weight for your warp thread, that would work to space out your weft. Okay, so here we want to get back into our, oh sorry, 5 across. I had to think for a second. Then under 1, over 1, under 1, 5 across. Oops. And if you get lost, just look at what the shape the diamond's making. So because I've already done 5 across here, I want it to get smaller. Okay. Alright, so as you can see, we have a complete diamond, and then we have 1/2 and a half up here. So you can keep going as far as you want. And I like to put a plain weave on the top and the bottom, because right now the warp threads look pretty nice, but after a while they get a little crazy because they go where they want. So yeah, that's about it.